In surprising news, if anyone has not been keeping up with Twitter or the news on TV anymore, because I'm pretty sure everyone's streaming nowadays, TikTok might be getting banned, and people are blaming the CEO. And what I've been hearing from it is usually from the devs, because of the challenges of it. And me thinking about this, are you really blaming the CEO for these challenges that lead to people's deaths? No, we're letting political people and people who don't belong in power to begin with to stupidly question someone about an app that is just a better version of Vines, a new version of Vines. Because anyone remember Huddle? Yeah, I think that shit's dead. But to get back to the point, I don't think it's the CEO's fault. And this is just outside the vacuum of the Chinese is stealing our data. And let's be honest, half of the shit that we sleep on, that we eat off on, or even use came from China. So don't even give me that bullshit spiel about China stealing our data, and that's bad. The government is stealing our data. Why do you think VPNs exist to begin with? To keep the government, who probably fund those VPNs, to keep stealing our data. They're just mad at another company, that another country's doing it. But besides that political bullshit, I think blaming the CEO and blaming the app for these deaths is kind of wrongful. They're pointing the fingers at the wrong guy. Mainly because nowadays people are so terminally online, and to be unfiltered for a second, frankly fucking stupid to do these challenges to begin with, it's not his fault. The skull breaker, the chokeout challenge, the Tide Pod challenge, the bleach challenge, the cinnamon challenge, everything and all in between was brought upon by stupid people who wanted to get some internet points. And those people who keep doing it to, replicate it and get their own clout boosted. If they die, that's their own dumbass fault. Especially the kids. And I'm not even blaming the kids full-heartedly. This is like halfway blaming. I'm blaming the kids for even doing a stupid challenge like that to begin with, but I'm also blaming the parents, who are just as much as a fucking moron, for letting their kids use TikTok and let their kids do these challenges unprovided. Because nowadays, parents will just give kids any shiny console or any shiny phone and tell them to go fuck off. No, it is on your dumbass's fault for not raising your kids well. Me being born in 1999, I was raised by two good parents who carried their own flaws. One was an alcoholic and one was a raging, chinibio asshole. They're still kind of very nowadays, but they're still better. But the point is, they still raised me to be the very best. They still have given me the traditional values. You could say I'm old world blues for being the fact that I'm 23. But I have never once participated in any of these retarded challenges. The Skull Breaker challenge. Who the fuck made the challenge to deliberately permanently injure or kill someone? Is people stupid? And this is funny because this is the same era where people be faking mental disorders or disabilities to get internet clout or sympathy. These are people who be faking a lot of things, their deaths, their trauma, all of this shit. So this ain't just the challenges alone. This is just people being morons, idiots, fucking sheeple. No, they ain't a sheeple. They're just sad baby clout people. And the fact that they say that TikTok gives them anxiety and depression, it's I don't know. You got school, you got bullies, you got parents, drugs, bad income, home lives, you got anything else, but you blame a fucking app. An app. You blame a better Vines for people having these problems. How about the fact that people are so terminally online? Go get lives. Go have a social life. I know it's year 2023 of fucking COVID sim, but I'm pretty sure we are all well enough alone to not be morons to catch COVID or any other stupid disease that comes up out of nowhere. Come on, guys. Stop blaming an app that didn't do anything wrong. Blame the morons who are doing it. And think about this. Think about this in the grand scheme of this. If TikTok gets banned, what's stopping any other app from falling under the same level of scrutiny? Because you got Instagram and its weird horny posting or weird live gore leaks that happens every now and again. You have to find the right account. What about Facebook? What about Twitter, of all apps? Remember Twitter? The app that almost fucking died because Elon Musk did not want this scathing shithole of an app? Because it's full of fucking political dumbasses and the LGBTQ community, which is not bad in any term of the word. It's just the people that reside in it. It's just the people who think they're above it all because they hide behind some sort of shield. In reality, you're not special. You're just as much of a fucking nobody as anyone else, including myself. But think about this now. Now the fact that TikTok could possibly be banned from the platform, can be banned from everywhere in the US, where do you think all those fucking psychopaths are gonna go? They're gonna take their sorry asses right back to Twitter or go to Twitter. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the next Snapper challenge on Twitter of all things. It's not like Twitter is already full of conniving radicalists and fucking psychopaths and complete nutcases as it is. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the newest challenge on fucking Twitter. And again, this just doesn't make any sense. They're grilling his ass as if this man was maliciously sitting in his office, twirling his fucking mustache like he was some fucking 90s villain. And it was just an app. And the app alone doesn't hurt people. It's the same thing as the gun argument. If I put a gun on the fucking table and it doesn't shoot anybody, it's not the gun's fault. The gun doesn't do anything. It's the person holding the gun. TikTok is just an app. An app we can post silly little videos or live stream off it. That's it. It's just literally Instagram, Vines, Facebook, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It does nothing. It's the people on the app that's making it look bad. It's the same way with YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr, SoundCloud, yada yada yada, etc, etc. It's not the platform, it's the people on that platform. It's literally, like I said, the gun argument. Throw the gun on the table and it doesn't kill anyone, the gun doesn't do it. Again, the person is the goddamn gun. Does the lightning strike someone because they're just outside? No, they're clearly warned to get struck because their dumbass should have been behind some shelter. You know? Like, it's just asking people, stop blaming the men, like the people behind it. Start blaming the people who are causing it. It's 99.9% of the time, it's usually the consumer's fault. It's not the company behind it. We're just here making a fun app. It's the people who use that platform. And when it comes to TikTok, me being the person who uses it as a second place to go upload all my CapCuts, because if TikTok dies, where the fuck am I gonna upload my CapCuts? I just hit like 139 followers on there. I can't lose my shit. What the fuck, you know? It's not about me. It's just the simple principle of you should start looking closer towards the people and not the company, because companies just simply can't regulate everything. They can only do so much. It's the people behind it. And then you still have people saying goodbye TikTok, you toxic place. And I'm like, hold up, ain't you Nathaniel B? Ain't you use TikTok too? It's just a bad world. We're in the bad dystopian timeline. This is the bad future that It's a Gundam keeps talking about. That shit's just going to high hell. Women are just pretty much becoming the new gods of the world. Men are gonna become slaves or just a hunk of meat. The social media platform is crumbling. The stock market's going to shit. Bitcoin, whether it varies, is going to go to shit or rise. The Chinese is stealing our data. Russia is still glassing Ukraine even though they're losing a fucking losing battle. They're the ones who evaded. God, you suck. Korea is saying they can do nuclear counterattacks. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna be Mad Max in about, I guess, a couple months time. Before the summer is out, we're gonna be experiencing some Fallout 3 level, like a world apocalypse. Even though I don't want it, I have a feeling this is gonna happen. And when it does, I'm just gonna just sit back in my chair, drink a nice cup, drink like a nice can of soda, and like throw on Markiplier's 3 Scary Game compilation to fall asleep to, and only listening to like Only You, and like as the world just goes to shit. But that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna try to keep a more consistent upload schedule. Maybe like at least a couple of videos every 3 days. It's no longer just gonna be whenever I feel like it. There's not, because, you know, just to keep the views going. But I have been your lovely host for the most, your favorite godless fabrication, and thank you for watching my video. Until then, I bid you adieu.